Hello everybody, my name is monetized and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about goal setting. It's the last day of 2019 and 2020 is like tomorrow. 2020 is a brand new year, and even though there's nothing special about, like, it's just a day, you're going to just sleep and wake up into that day, but it's a new year, fresh opportunity to like start again. Many people see a new year as a time to begin again, revisit old dreams, kick into actions, plans that you have made in the past but you have not achieved. So it's a new year, but the question is, how do you go into a new year? There's this saying that if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Essentially, one thing I realized in life is that there is nothing like inaction. There's nothing like not making a decision. By choosing not to do something, you are making a choice. So it's the end of the year and then the new year is coming, but how are you preparing for the new year? And one thing that many people do to prepare for a new year is they set goals. So this video is a goal setting video. I'm going to be walking you through my own process of how I set my goals and just the thinking behind it. And at the end of the video, I'm going to be sharing a goal setting template. Trust me, the template is that I've worked on it for years and has helped me even for years. So if you definitely want to learn more about how to set goals that you actually achieve and you want to get my free templates, please keep watching. So today I'm going to be looking at 5 major things. The first one is just, what is goal setting and why do we set goals? According to Wikipedia, goal setting is development of an action plan that is designed to motivate and guide a person towards a goal. So goal setting is the process in which you design an action plan for the year, essentially. So 2020 is a new year. What are you doing? The act of sitting down and developing an action plan for the year is what goal setting is about. And why do you set goals? If you set your goals well, your plan for the year is supposed to motivate you and guide you to achieving those goals. So it's not just about sitting down and saying, oh, in 2020 I'm going to do X, Y, Z, but it's about developing an action plan, that will aid you, that will first of all motivate you. That's one thing about goals. Like, your goals have to motivate you. Your goals have to be something that you really want to do. And if you set goals, or if someone sets goals for you and there's no motivation, it doesn't push you to do anything, the goals are going to be useless. You will not achieve your goals. And that's one thing that I see about when people don't achieve their goals in a year, because the goal itself wasn't motivating enough. The goal itself, it didn't push you. There's nothing you can use to replace the ability of a goal to motivate a person. So if there's no motivation, and if the goal is not designed in a way that is achievable, you are going to not achieve your goal. So this entire video is going to be about developing an action plan that is, number one, motivating, and then number 2 is designed to actually help you achieve your goals. Now, so when I want to set my goals for the year, the very first step, this is step 1, is you have to review the past. There's this thing about how you can't go forward except you look at the past. Yeah, the past is behind us, 2019 is behind us, and it's not good to dwell on the past, but you have to actually look at history in order to foresee a brilliant future. So one thing that I have my jotter here, so if you see me looking down, I'm actually looking at my jotter. One thing that you need to do for the new year is actually look at 2019, and there's some areas that you need to look at. What are the highlights for 2019? This video is going to be very practical, so I'm going to be sharing some examples for myself. It doesn't apply to you, it doesn't have to apply to you specifically, but I just want to make it as practical as possible. So as I said, I'm walking you through my own process, so this is going to be very detailed. What are the highlights for last year? For me, 2019, one of the highlights of 2019 was that I finally passed my CFA level 2 exam. Whoosh! Like, if you follow me on social media or even my YouTube channel, you know that I've been writing the CFA level 2 exam. I've written it 2 times, and I failed it 2 times, and that was my 3rd attempt, and I finally passed. It was a very, very, very major part of the year for me. I did a video, it's on my YouTube channel. I'll put the link up here for you to go and watch. If you're writing CFA and you need some motivation, what are the low points for you again in the past year? One of the very, very low points for me in the past year was ending a relationship that I was in. It was very low, many things happened, and I made some mistakes. There were some mistakes that I personally made that contributed to even being in that situation in the first place. So in setting my goals for the new year, I look at, okay, what are the mistakes that I made in 2019, which means my next point. of looking at the year is, what mistakes did I make in 2019? What were the things that I did wrong? What were the things that I didn't try well? What were the places in which I slacked? In what places did I make a mistake? In what places did I, what did I do wrong essentially in 2019? I'm going to be looking at my wins and my losses. One of the major wins for me in 2019 was in my business. I got serious with marketing my business towards the end of the year, and it really paid off. Like I signed I signed very, very sumptuous contract towards the end of the year, and that really just paid off for me. That was like me putting my marketing experience, marketing knowledge into action. What were the losses for me in the year? Some losses for me was that I was robbed many times in 2019, and I had to like pull myself back again. So what were the unforeseen circumstances? That's the things that came up in 2019 that I didn't plan for, but that came up, surprisingly. For me, I had to move in a hurry. I had to change apartments. I didn't plan to change apartment, so that was some things that I needed to do, that I didn't plan for. Now, you may be asking, why are we doing this review? It's because the past always repeats itself. The Bible says in Categorizing that nothing is new under the sun. Everything that was has been, and everything that will be has been before. That means that even though 2020 is a new year, it's very, very highly likely some things that happened in 2020 already happened in 2019. The mistakes you will make in 2020 if you don't plan very well are the mistakes you already made in 2019. The places where you failed in 2019, you may actually fail there, in the same places in 2020 if you don't set your goals well. And that is why it's important for us to look at the past, that is 2019, or look at the previous year, so I can effectively plan for the new year. As I said, look at your highlights. What were the highlights of the year? What were the low points of the year? Where did you fail? Where did you win? What were the unforeseen circumstances? And where are the places where you knew that you were shooting yourself in the foot? So for instance, let's say you missed an opportunity, a job opportunity, because you were procrastinating an application. Or let's say you failed an exam because you are not reading appropriately. Those are places in which you made a mistake. It was your fault. So own up to it so that you will make the same mistake next year. I just want to put this in, that when you are doing goal setting, obviously it is a practical action. You can't just sit down and be thinking of the goals in your mind and say, oh yeah, I'm ready for 2020. You actually have to get pen and paper. Get pen and paper if you like to write, or you can use your laptop for this. And my templates that I'm going to share at the end of the video is very, very detailed. There are going to be places where you can actually write these things down. So after reviewing the past year, the next thing you want to do is actually set goals for the new year. And this is where everybody gets excited. Oh, I'm going to do this in the new year. I'm going to Fit Farm. 2020 is my slave year. 2020 is my year where I serve God more. We get very excited about it. I'll just throw goals up and down. But in this process, you're going to actually have to own up to your goals. Like when you just say something, I'm going to do this in 2020, what does it actually mean? What is it going to cost you in terms of time and money? Just this morning, when I was preparing to come to work this morning, I was thinking about, I have 2 business ideas that I want to actually launch in 2020. And I thought about it in my head, it was sounding all nice and beautiful. But this morning, I was thinking about this whole video and goal setting, and I was like, wait, I've actually not counted the cost. I've not counted the cost of these 2 businesses I want to start in terms of time, in terms of money. One thing you need to know about time, I'll make a video about time management later, is that there's nothing like free time. No time is actually free. And opportunity costs, many times talk about opportunity costs in terms of just money, but opportunity costs also relates to time. The time I'm spending to make this video, I'm not spending that time with my loved ones. The time I'm spending to make this video, I'm not spending that time reading my books. So there's actually opportunity cost for everything, including time. So the time that you spend doing X activity, you can't spend that same time doing Y activity, because time is finite. It's a limited resource. And there's nothing like downtime, there's nothing like free time. You are making a choice every second of the day on how you choose to spend your time. So that's just by the way. But the point is that when you set goals without counting the cost, the Bible says that if a man wants to build a house, and he has not sat down to count the cost, how much is it going to cost him to build this house? He's going to fail. Why? Because he's going to get to the middle of the building and realize that he doesn't have enough material to build a house and he's going to be ashamed. So you don't want that to be your portion. You don't want to write down a gazillion number of goals that you're going to achieve in 2020, and when you now get like month 1, month 2, February, April, March, you now have to, stop some goals because you didn't count the costs. Now, which brings me to my template. So I'm going to now switch to me actually working on my template, and I'm going to walk you through the template step by step, all the sections and filling it. Before I get into that, I just want to talk on goal setting areas. So many times people set goals, we just set goals in a haphazard manner. So just set goals, 10 things I want to do 2020, and just list them anyhow. Get married, go to school, go to Canada, buy a car, move away. We just set goals like that. But there's a system, there's a system to goal setting that we should follow. So one thing you need to know is what areas of your life do you want to set goals in. This is just a blanket area of life. We have education. If you are still in the phase of your life where you are still learning, like me, I finished school, like I'm a graduate, but I'm still actively learning. Education, career, if you're a working person, business, if you're an entrepreneur, family, if you are married or whoever has family, finance, health, spiritual. There are so many areas of your life, that you can actually set goals on. And it's very important for you to actually list out at least 9 or 10 areas of your life. Why? Because many times, there are some goals that come to our head, our mind, that type of mind. And there are some goals, that some areas of our life that we ignore. An important part of, an example is family. It might seem like, how can I set goals for family? But look at yourself again, why review your activities? Like, how did I do, with my family in 2019? Did I spend time with my family? How many times did I visit my parents, for instance? How many times did I call my in-laws, for instance? How many times did I spend time with my husband? In what ways do I want to improve? Look at education. You may be a graduate. I know most of my viewers are graduates, but reading, personal development. How many courses did you take in 2019? How many books did you read in 2019? Career-wise, have you been on the same career level for 5 years? Is it time for a change? Do you want to switch careers? Do you want to? So it's good for you to actually look at your goals, not just in an haphazard manner, but look at them in terms of life themes and aspects of your life, and then start from the top. Education, what would I want to see in 2020? Family, what do I want to see in 2020? My finances, how did I do in 2019? What do I want to see in 2020? So I recommend 9 to 10 areas. An example is, examples are spiritual, family, finance, health. Health is very important. Let me see, your career, I don't know, other areas. Yeah. Stop. Okay. So when you look at your goals from that top-down manner, and then you set goals, I will set goals in all the different areas of your life. So let's say you have 9 areas of your life, 9 areas, and you've set at least 2 goals for each area. That means we have 18 goals. But there's this Pareto principle, 80-20 principle that 80% of stuff costs 20% of the other stuff. Anyway, so I'm going to look at what are the top 3 goals, and this is the thinking that I have when I'm setting my top 3 goals. That means on this day in 2020, when I look back at the year, what are the 3 things that if I achieve those ones, I will feel like, yes, I was successful, in the year. So what are the 3 main things that I will feel like, yes, I'm successful, this year was great? What are the things that you need to make this year a success? There are 3 things that I already have mine. I don't want to share them on camera, but one of them is passing myself level 3 and getting my charter. I have the remaining 2. So I'm going to list those 3 main goals, in the section that has 3 main goals. Now, for those 3 main goals, what are the immediate actions I need to take to achieve those 3 main goals? Now, one thing about goal setting is that it frames your life. Actually, it frames your life. Let me give you a very, very good example. My CFA exams. I know that I have 158 days to my CFA exams in June, as of today. And I know that for the year to be a success, I need to pass my CFA exam. Now, what this means for me is all my weekends are gone. I don't have time for attending weddings. I don't have time, to just be sleeping around I don't have time to just be going up and down. I don't even have time for vacation in that first half of the year. So what I always do is that the first half of the year, January to June, I give it away to focusing on my CFA exam. And every other thing I want to achieve in the year comes after, the exam has been written. Now, that's why setting goals is very important, because it frames your life. When you know that, okay, I'm working towards XYZ, it just puts everything in perspective. When someone says, let's go here and here, you look at your goals. These things don't fit into my goals. Let's say you have a goal of getting married, for instance. Let's get married in 2020, and you're currently single. When a guy, one of these Yoruba demon, time-wasting, rubbish guy, playboys come your way in January, you know that, I want to get married this year. I don't have time to be dating around. So you say no to that. That is a very funny example, but I hope you get my point. When you are setting goals, when you set goals, it just frames your life. It brings sense to the madness of which life is. You see, all these goal setting things we are talking about, once the week ends, like once the first, second week of the year starts, people literally forget that they have goals and just continue life, living life anyhow. Just living life, wake up, sleep, go to work, come back, wake up, sleep, go to work, fish traffic, come back. Like, there is no more time where you can actually have deep reflection of your action and how it fits to your long-term goal. One thing that has really helped me a long time, and this is thanks to one of my ex-boyfriends, is setting a life plan. If you want to know how to set a life plan, let me know in the comment section. I currently have a 50-year life plan. Yeah, it's not that deep, but it's deep. So 5-year plan, 10-year plan, 50-year plan. So when I'm this age, this is what I would like to see in my life. Now, when you have a life plan, it puts your entire life in perspective. You can't waste a year of your life because you know that's going to affect your entire life plan. And because you have a life plan, you can work backwards and do it year by year. Maybe this will be another video on how I actually stay focused on my goals throughout the year. Let me know in the comment section if you want to see that, how I stay focused, committed to my goals throughout the year, how I keep my goals top of mind, because I know that one thing that happens to many people, and one reason why people don't like setting goals, because they feel like I can just write the goal in the beginning of the year, but once it's January, February, March, April, they literally forget the goals and they just continue their life. And then when the year ends, they feel like, oh my god, I didn't do anything I wanted to do. But there's a system actually to which there's a system in which you can stay focused on your goals throughout the year and achieve them. That's what we're talking about. The last step, the very, very last step in my goal setting process, that I ask myself, after I've set all those goals for each area of my life, I've set my top 3 goals. Who do I need to become to achieve this goal? See, this question is one of the things that I came upon in 2019 that literally changed my life. In 2019, I read a book. I can't remember the title of the book. I read a lot of books, by the way. And in that book, the lady asked a question. She said, who do you need to become? Like, not who are you, not who do you want, who do you need to become to achieve your goals? So let's say next year you set a goal, yes, next year I want to get abs, that is me. I want to get my abs sculpted. Next year I want to travel to Dubai. Next year I want to buy a new car, blah 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 blah. You've set all these nice and beautiful goals, but who do you need to become? One thing about life is that if you don't change, nothing will change. If you don't move, nothing will move in your life. And the truth is that who you are right now is just good for your past. That's the truth. There's this philosophy that I believe very strongly, is that who you are is what you create. So look at your life right now. What you've created in your life is actually who you are. If you want to create something different from your life, you need to change. You need to become somebody different. You need to learn something new. You need to go somewhere else. You need to meet different people. There has to be change for there to be change. Take it like that. Okay, so who do I need to become? And what does this mean? Do I need to become, I don't mean like I need to become a man. No, not that kind of change. I mean like, do I need to become more disciplined? Do I need to become more prayerful? Do I need to earn more money? Girl, do I need to earn more money? Do I need to be more disciplined? Do I need to wake up earlier? Do I need to get an accountability partner? Who do I need to become? So think about yourself. Look at these goals. Don't look at your current abilities. Look at these goals and say, these goals that I've set, who do I need to become to achieve these goals? I need to be laser focused. I need to be super disciplined. I need to be more grateful. It can be something that you need to do. For instance, if you have the goal again of getting married, in 2020, hello, you can say what I need to become is I need to take more care of how I look. I need to become a pepper madam, a slave madam. Okay, cut that out. I'm trying to say that, who do you need to become? It's very, very important anyway to look at who you need to become to achieving your goals. I think that is all the steps. Those are all the steps that I take in setting my goals. The template that I have is on my website. I've put the link. I'm going to put the link up and then in the bio. So for you to get the template, I'm going to take you into the template now. I'm going to show you how to walk through the goal setting worksheet. I'm going to do a hands-on, so I'll share my screen, show you how I'm working through it, and I'm going to set one of my own goals. Yep, let's do this. All right, so welcome to the goal setting worksheet. That's my Instagram handle. If you want to follow me, please do. So when you are working through it, it's a Word document, and this is fully editable, a fully editable Word document. I'm trusting you. Please do not publish or sell as your own. Thank you very much. It is my brainchild. Okay, so back to what I was saying. So you can edit this place. What is your name? My name is Omotayo Adeoye. I should make this bold. Another line. So previous year, 2019. That's the year I'm reviewing. So what are my highlights? As I said, one of my highlights was that I passed my CFA level 2 exam. Failures, let me see, I can't really think about one, but let's say I failed to score high in a game I was playing. That is a joke, but as an example, mistakes are personal faults. Procrastinated studying a lot. One of my strengths was I consistently woke up by 1 a.m. every day. Yeah, that was a goal of mine, baby. I was consistent with my Bible study throughout the year. I was consistent with my fellowship throughout the year. So excuse the typos, you can always edit those later. So this is how to fill the template. I'm going to delete these extras because I just realized that we don't need them. So current goal, these are my goals for year. What year are we? We are in year 2020. Yay. So the first section for me is career. You can always edit this if you don't know. Maybe you can change the sections. So the current position in my career, so you put the current position you are in for this particular section. You put what your goal is in that particular section, and then you put the plans that you have for achieving the goals that you have set here. You put the deadline and you put how much it's going to cost you. So for this video, I'm going to be using education as an example. So my current position in my education is that I have a bachelor's degree. And I have passed my CFA level 2 exam. I'm going to stop there. So that's my current education position. Okay, and then I read 3 books per month. Now, what's my goal for 2020? My goal for 2020 is to pass the CFA level 3 exam and earn my CFA charter, right? My goal is to continue to read 3 books per month. So those are the, let's say, 2 goals that I'm setting for my education for 2020. I like to use this bullet thingy when I'm setting goals. So my plan. So to achieve my CFA level, to pass my exam, my plan would be to read 4 hours every day, every weekday, and 6 hours every weekend, every Saturday, because I actually don't read on Sundays. Every Saturday, right? The deadline, I should be done reading by May 2020, when I should be done. The cost for the exam, the cost for any books or classes I want to take. I'm just going to put 300,000 naira. 300,000 naira as an example. Second plan to read books is to just be on the lookout for book recommendations from Instagram influencers. So that is a plan that I have. Deadline, there's no deadline, it's not applicable. Cost, there's no cost. Okay, cost of buying the books. So 3 books per month, that's 36 books in a year. Let's say one book costs like 5,000, so that's about let's say 160,000 naira to be spent on books in the year. So I've walked you through education as a section. So business too, you can write your business name here. I have a website design company called Hadassah Designed Limited. Your current position, it can be, our current revenue position. How much do you make per year? Things like that. Number of staff, you can put that. Number of clients, you can put that as your current position. For goals, how do you want to increase revenue? How do you want to increase staff? So you can have increase revenue to, let's say, 10 million. No, that should be increased profit. Increase profit. Increase profit to 10 million. Your plan to achieve that is, number 1, invest in Instagram ads. Invest in Instagram ads. Create new products and services, for instance. So invest in Instagram ads. You can say you want to do monthly. Cost that you're budgeting per month, let's say you're budgeting 20,000, right? Create new products by when? That's the deadline. Okay, by April 2020, I want to have, create 3 new products. Smart goals, don't forget that. So the cost of creating those products. So spiritual current position is, this is not my current position, but let me say current position is daily Bible study and prayer, 2 hours that I currently do. I run a fellowship of women. I run a women's fellowship. Excuse my grammar. I run a women's fellowship, for instance. So what's my goal for next year? My goal for next year is to fast more, actually, to increase praying in tongues 2 hours daily. So what my plan to do that is get an accountability partner. Another goal that I have for my spiritual life is to prophesy more, actually. To prophesy more. So another plan that I have is to read books and listen to sermons on prophecy. Okay, so this is too much information. But back to relationships. Are you currently single? This could be family. So as I said, you can edit this. If you have more sections, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could basically just copy. You can just copy this and paste it. And you have your sections. Okay, I'll actually just edit this and make it 10 sections, and then you can fill it in as you need. So once you are done, to have a successful year, year 2020, I need to achieve number 1 is to pass my CFA level 3 and earn my charter. Immediate to do is start reading ASAP. Start reading by 1st of January 2020. So other goals, just list out the 5 goals that you must achieve and what you need to do immediately. So what kind of person do I need to become to achieve those goals? I need to become a very disciplined person. Stop procrastinating. I need to stop procrastinating and things like that. Who is my role model that is currently achieved this goal and is living this reality? A friend of mine, Oluwashongbaye, she has finished a CFA level 3, so she is a role model for this. Any comment is to just involve God in my plans and revisit this template regularly, essentially. And then when you're done, just save it. I've explained how to work with this template. It's very, very easy and simple to work with.
I've shown you how to walk through I've shown you how to walk through the template. I've shown you how to set your goals, and it requires a lot of deep thinking. Another thing again is pressure. Take pressure of yourself. You don't have to finish setting your goals in a day. It can take you a week. It can take you, okay, a week is enough. A day, 2 days, a week. Sit down, think about it. Allow yourself dream big. One thing I use social media for is dreaming. I'm not going to lie to you. I look at people's lives and I'm like, okay, I want that, I want to look like that. And I don't use it just for, envy or making myself feel bad. I use it just to aspire. So this is what I want, this is what I would like to look like in a few years. So look at that, do that, dream, ask questions, push yourself, Google, what is the next step for me in this area of my life. I'm done with the template. You will have a plan for the year that if you follow consistently, you will, at the end of the year 2020, you will feel like, wow, 2020 was a good year. One thing about time, year, days, months is that the day doesn't dictate itself. You dictate the day. You dictate the time. If you're going to have a good day, you'll be the one to set the mood. If you're going to have a good year, it will be you that will set the year as good. And by actually just watching this video and getting that template and feeling it, you have taken the very first step to ensure that you have an amazing 2020, and I wish you the very, very best. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye.